Welcome back to Starsector. JC here. And today we're going to carry on and actually do part of the plan, which was to go down here, are within fuel range, there and back again. We're going to go into here and we're going to have a little chat with the open market on Aurora. Very important for getting the ball rolling. Okay, what we're going to do is going to let it get on with it. We spent a lot of time last time explaining a lot of things, so it's time to actually get moving. Should be a quick little hop through hyperspace. Speed up. Oh god. Yep, storms. Hate them. Don't know why they're in the game. They're a waste of my time. Typically they keep forming right in front of me. Looking from the little mini-map in the bottom right, I probably could have gone around all of this lot, and in the future I probably will. That line at the bottom there, that is a slip stream, and I don't like the looks of it. Problematic! It can be problematic because sometimes pirates hang out at the bottom of those. That is understandably a problem because they will murder me. Hello. Yes, big fleets. But we're here already. Alright, we're going to go in there. I'm going to do some stuff that's going to make absolutely zero sense. At first, anyway. It's going to make zero sense at first. Gonna go in it. Look at the expensive things I can't buy or don't really want. Yeah, that's fine. You can't gain that until you're favourable with them, and that requires some very heavy work to gain access to that particular one. But what I need to do is it's shift, isn't it? That's it. I need one of those. In return, here. Have my rubbish. I don't need those anymore, it's still going to cost me. But, oh, actually. Oh, the two heavy needlers, they're very expensive. Oh, well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? Because the chocolate lava's not that expensive. Good, right, I'm going to have some fuel then. They have a local deficit of fuel, so I'm not buying fuel here because it's getting expensive. As you do, there's no point in buying it if it's too expensive. Confirm that. Right. Next, we head to here because nobody's really going to talk to you here because you're not in with the faction. You have to use the back door or the you've got to follow the entrance procedures. You have to go and grease the palms of the local representative. This particular local representative is rather partial to a certain confectionery we just purchased. Well, the UAF administrator. This is the only way you can get in with this faction. Might as well read all of these the first time you get through it, but right. You approach the station, transmit your identifier code via transponder, and are soon granted docking clearance. Excellent. We open up the comms directory. We open up the local comms directory and browse through the public and otherwise listed known listings. You transmit comms ID and wait for the system to establish a connection, because I clicked on there. Establishing connection. Alright. You see many people from numerous worlds seem to be queuing in front of you. You look at the ticket and wait. Oh, you took a ticket and wait and queue. Oh, lovely. Queuing. Where's my tea? Bring up, there's a large sign placed with neon lights underneath. Underneath with a text saying Auroran Diplomatic Bureau. Ah. Not long after your number is called, you walk over to the counter and open the communication device that is now available to you. There's a woman with tied up white hair can now be seen appearing in your monitor, wearing a dark officer uniform with badges that appear quite high in rank. Very nice. Over a shawl, that bit there. Small text also appears left hand side of your screen, identifying the person as near Aurora. Ooh. The administrator of this station, as well as the current head of the Bureau. Well, you may speak your business now. If not, then I'll have something else to do. The woman speaks in a strict manner, only slightly staring at you. You can stare all you like. How would one gain access? Oh, you're interested in accessing those? Well, you'll need to access. I'll need to assess your capabilities first. Most people don't really get access to UAF infrastructure, you see. We only grant those with UAF commissions the access. Unfortunately, you are not a suitable candidate for now. If you can help this station, that's a lie. Helping the station will do nothing for you. How about we grease some palms? What's your favorite snack? Chocolate lava cake from Aurora. For sure, I always like those because they remind me of home. It'd be nice if I could share them with my staff. Don't do that quite yet. You might need to, but not quite yet. I see. Thanks. Offer gifts. Would you like a cake I got from New Aurora? Because I knew what was going on straight off the bat. Bam! Yes, you can buy her favour. It will do you no good at this stage because you need to get this reputation up a little bit first. This needs to be 20 for you to get commissioned. Until you're commissioned, nothing happens. So doing this has put them as a contact. You need them as a contact to be able to actually do the rest of it. So this is why the first Choco Lava is your best and probably only way of getting this. Right, so upon hearing your offer, a basket appears below the monitor for you to put the goods in. After you put it in, the cake has now arrived. Yeah, she expects it closely. Ah, it's an authentic Choco Lava cake. Yeah, no shit. So nostalgic. I really miss my home now. That sounds like a you problem, madam. It smiles happily as she unwraps Choco Lava cake. Quickly taking a bite from the cake. She enjoys her cakes. We are now plus 10, and we now have a potential contact. Right, what we have to do at this point is cut the link. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Leave. We also pause the game. Now then, what you now have to do is you have to go into Intel. Currently weak capacitors, alternative is cursed. Disregard that change, thank you. Ship insurance. We'll deal with that at some point. Potential contact. Please develop this contact. You can only have 5 active contacts. The more active contacts you have, the less benefit you will gain. So you will gain reputation and favour with them slower. Try to have as few of these contacts as you possibly can while going through proceedings. At the moment, we've only got one. So now what we do is we check back in. Now that we've established the connection, the game will let us take missions. Comms directory, you, okay. Do you have any work for me? Ah, she looks thoughtfully. Give me a moment. I require a delivery of food. I have an old freighter that's just taking up hangar space. Perhaps that could be useful. Right, so it's either food procurement or buying an old freighter. I'd have to travel all the way up to an independent station, all the way up there. 950 units of food. Now you have to go and procure the food first, which makes for a total of, yeah. Okay, for now, what about this old freighter? This Colossus class freighter has seen some light years, but will fly. I can sell it to you for 13,000. Ask for the details. This is a huge. It's got erratic fuel injectors, degraded drive, and increased maintenance. Its maximum burn is 6. It would be 7. The minimum I want is 8. This thing ain't worth it. Apart from the fact that we can build these back at base. I don't even think it's worth buying and then selling straight away. But it does get you favour. You've got the credit, so we'll do this. Improves our reputation. We've got to get her reputation up to 25 before she'll accept it, and it gives us 1 with the Aurora Federation. It's going to take a very long time. Food procurement. This is something we're going to have to do. We can procure food at a standard flat market rate from home. There is that. 950 units. We may need to use the freighter just to get stuff in. So, okay, right. We'll accept. This is. It's just. I'm going to have to accept it because there's no other missions. Right. Cut the comm link. We need to go to ships. If I suddenly mothball you. Yeah, we don't even have enough cargo capacity. So we have to take this one because we don't have the cargo capacity ourselves. Our maximum cargo capacity is lower than what we need. And we're already using some cargo capacity. So this bad boy is going to have to get used. Means I'm going to need crew. Are your crew particularly expensive? No, not really. Good. Much as I dislike this, I am going to need how much crew? What's my minimum crew? Right, that's it. That's all I needed to get to my minimum crew. There's your minimum crew. That's how much skeleton crew you need. That's how much crew you have available. Confirm. Done. Right. Fuel-wise, I'm now going to have to take your fuel, but first of all, I'm going to take your black market fuel first, because I'm a git. We have no suspicion. Excellent. I'm now going to take your actual fuel. Thank you very much. Now we actually have some fuel. Next thing I can do, we go Intel. one of the mods I have on allows me to check the commodity market. I am after food. Just to make sure. Not that far away. Okay. We'll check the important, because it is, and it is actually procure food. 950 units of food. So we check this. Where can we go to get the cheapest price? Well, we can't deal with them. That's a bit too far away, actually. Though we can use the gates. And that'll get us close. I do need to unlock the gate here. And it is the cheapest price. Outer terminus systems. So I can now actually go tab here. Oh, that's all the way out there. That's probably less useful. I can take a gate from this system here straight into the core where I've already unlocked stuff. Obviously, eventually we need to go up here somewhere for our mission. Pain in the ass. Okay. Back to the Intel screen. That's probably not going to be worth it. The fuel cost will be more than what we'll make there. That's probably the best bet. System. Okie dokie. It's going to be really annoying, but where are you? Some more system out there. Well, I've got a what's it point? Is it here? Ah, Arcadia. There. I've got a gate here, so I can go boop. Then I'd probably have to just slow boat it all the way. Probably grab the one in there. I'll have to grab more fuel on the way, but it's doable. What I need to do now is set that. Okay, we've repaired. It's going to cost a lot. Save again, because it complained. That's about it. That's basically what's going to be happening from this point forwards. While I'm off doing this, I will be generating. Don't. Asshole. I just leveled up because of the profitability. Monthly income. What? Okay. I need to see why my monthly income. Why has that gone up so much? I'm still getting this. This is for. You got this from doing the. What would be the tutorial start storyline thing, which I skipped because it's piss. Looks like we made more profit this month. Or less. I don't know. Either way, we made a lot of money. Which is good. I don't mind that. No, we made the same. It's just... It's going to take a while before we can do anything here, but at least we've got the heavy industry to actually make things. I'm going to head over, scan the gate, travel through the gate, to there. Right, it still costs you fuel to travel. The key thing is the fuel required here is 215. To travel there normally would cost 430. It is half the fuel cost to travel via the gates. More importantly, it is instant, so you're not burning supplies. Supplies are a lot more expensive than fuel. Also, supplies take up cargo space. Fuel does not. Fuel is just in the fuel tanks. Right, this, I want the gunnery implants, because that target lead accuracy for auto-firing weapons. They are relatively shit if you don't have this, because they don't lead their target properly. You get more ballistic and energy weapon range, which is nice, and less recoil, which means they're more accurate. Probably wouldn't be doing the elite version of this at this moment in time, because I don't think the ECM rating is particularly useful. It only goes to +2 when piloting a destroyer. 4, 2, and then 1% for larger hulls. I'm mostly going to be in a large destroyer or higher, because I suck at piloting frigates. I just blow up. Don't want to see that. It's not entertaining. There we go. Right, so where are we going? Well, if we check our intel screen, we need to go here. It's a pity I can't just right click on it and say yes, set course. It's 0.1 light years further away, but it's 3 credits cheaper. Worth it. Right. Eventide there. So we go out to here. We go here. Eventide. Oh wow, look at that. They've got the mirrors. Very nice. Right, so we just travel out there. We're moving slower than I wanted to be because our maximum burn is 6 because of the freighter, but we need the freighter to actually be able to have the capacity to do what I need to do. Annoyance, but hey, this is what needs to be done. We're going to generate some money, so we also discovered a gate here which we can activate. The station, not the shade. Thank you. Oh dear. Right, I hear, friends, you have a surplus of food. Excellent. 950. Okay. I require 900 and 50. Thank you very much. You got any fuel? Yeah, thanks. And that fuel as well. Thank you. Right. We've now got almost a full tank of fuel. Good. It's about damn time. We're now going to do the final leg. This is going to be the boring bit because it's a long ass trip. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back when we reach the other end. Unless something horrible happens and I get jumped. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. I really don't want to get jumped. It's just annoying. Right, welcome back. We are just about to drop into the system we're at. Very little happened, though. Bit of a frightening thing I got there, yeah. I got from this last point, I dropped in here to grab another gate. So from where I left off, we were here. I grabbed the gate there, jumped to here, travelled up, grabbed the gate here, then slow boated it all the way up. It took 7 days. And that was relatively clear. I only had to dodge I only had to slow down for one small part of a storm and dodge a little bit. Yeah. It was a shock when it said 20 days to complete. I'm like, oh crap. Problems. But we're good. We're already locked in. We'll be dropping in, and we're going on. I turned the transponder off. Funnily enough, I don't want to advertise it to everybody, everywhere, every pirate and whatever. Sensor profile is relatively large due to the freighter being an absolute peg. Fine, just do it. No, keep the transponder off. Right, at this point, so this place is being heavily engaged, but our objective is just there. So we're going to turn the transponder on, set the autopilot. Well, thanks for that. We'll just bounce off that. Drop into here. Yes, there is a very big pirate fleet, and it's probably coming after me, so I need to turn my transponder off when I get out of here. But I need to... That or I hang around the station, they get murdered by the station. And then I just leg it. Station can keep them occupied, right? Either way, comms directory, you. Please, for the love of God, take this food. Thank you. Oh wow, +2. Cool. But the relationship with Nia has improved by 5. We are now at 17. You can make a lot of favour with her just by doing that. Right, cut the comm link. And now I want to have a look inside here. I'm going to do black market. I'm going to tab your fuel. I have no suspicion level here. Do I want any more fuel? Let's check. Can I get back home with my current fuel? Yes, but not a return journey. But I can go from here. I never did pick up any other ones that were closer. Might be worth dropping in here. That'll be a closer link. Of course, once the entire core turns hostile to us, because it inevitably does, eventually, through shits and giggles, you can still use the gates. You just drop into the system with your transponder off and use a direct jump. Unless the gate is actively guarded, which they're not, or you're unlucky and a station happens to be really, really close and they send something out, but you can still just jump straight out. But so it's like, peace out, bye, nope. But I've actually got to, you know, make it out, which means probably going to be heading down here and using the gate. Because, right, from this point, drop that, do this. Autopilot. Jump. Move. And because my transponder's off, they don't chase me. There you go. That system is a hotbed of death, destruction, chaos and carnage. And I want none of it. Not my kettle, really. Not a great fan. Help me out the other end. Out the other end. There we go. Gotcha. They are a pain in the butts. They are a pain in the butt. This is what you have to deal with with hyperspace and stuff. It's great, actually. Looks like it's clear. Short course correction. Job done. Transponder on, because the Imperials will get very pissy with me. What I am going to do is I'm going to go here first. Restock, resupply, and most importantly, get rid of this stupid freighter. Right. Fleet. You. Piece of scrap. Sell. Be gone. Thank you. You have served your purpose. Did I lose money on that ship? Yes, I did. Do I care? No, I don't. Basically, it did its job. If I needed another one, I could just grab another freighter. I do need to go to the Aurorans actually and replace these. These two. That's one of the things I will be doing very soon. Because money is quite nice. It flows in relatively easily at the moment. While I'm doing other things, the planet just generates money for me. It's great. But we are all out of time. I will make my way back to home base. Strictly speaking, actually, I don't need to. I just need to go back to the Aurorans and pick up more missions. So you'll probably find the next episode starts above New Aurora. Ready to swap out some ships, hopefully, and then pick up some more missions. But on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC, out.
Thank you.